Calling to order the June 22nd, 2026 meeting of the Beacon City School District Board of Education. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Vicki, can you call the roll?
Here.
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 Here. Matt, can you review the fire exits?
Exits are in the back of the LGI.
Okay. Open to the public. Looks like there is nobody here to speak. So we will move on to the agenda review. There are two changes. Actually, no, there are three changes. 11.19 S1 and 2, the term was changed from a 4-year to a 3-year probationary period. And then 14.06, there was an adjustment to the language for the bid acceptance. And 14.07 was added. It's a new resolution to reject a bid. Superintendent's report?
I don't have a formal one tonight just because of the program. The retirement tenure ceremony was great. We moved it to the theater this year with the large number. We'll probably keep doing it in there because people got to bring larger groups with them. But it was really great. And right now we're just gearing up for the 8th grade graduation tomorrow and high school graduation Wednesday, and then we have 3 5th grade ones over the next 2 days too. So exciting times.
All right, moving on to board comments. Catherine?
Same. The congratulations to the 10-year recipients and retirees. It was a great ceremony, and it always reminds me, hearing the stories of how much heart there is here in the district. So that was lovely. And LaVon.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm a little bit, I probably had a plan at some point and off it went, but I just admire you so much, and it's been such a privilege to sit here with you. And every time you open your mouth, I learn something and hear something, and you're so intuitive, and I just really am glad to have been a part of this with you. So thank you so much for your service here on the board, both before my tenure. And,
Yeah.
and
Thank you.
I personally will miss you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Semra?
I will say the same. You're my joy at having met you and worked with you. Thank you. And congratulations to all the tenure and retirees. Fantastic work. I'm really looking forward to the graduation this year. My son is graduating high school, so
Ooh.
I'll get to shake one more sweaty hand. That's all. Thanks.
Okay, Chris?
Yeah, just echo the congratulations to all the retirees and tenure recipients. It's great to hear such kind of personal stories be told, and also great to hear the continuity and longevity in the community. And LaVon, you're definitely part of that too. We joined the board at the same time,
Yes.
and I just learned so much hearing from your own experiences, and then I think the way that you really spoke to and brought the kind of deep community roots into our conversations is something I really valued. So thank you so much for doing that, and good luck, and we'll miss you.
Thank you.
LaVon?
So I guess it's my turn. I just want to say that, yes, and congratulations to all the retirees and tenured folks tonight. It was an honor to witness that and to see some of my teachers that I've had retire. Shout out to Mr. LaFaro and Ms. Hawks. They're fabulous teachers when I have them. I'm pretty sure they still are now. But I would like to say it's been an honor to serve this community with you guys. It's been an honor to advocate for the students and for the teachers. And as I step down, I just want to say I leave with an immense gratitude and hope for our future. And thank you for walking with me through this path. And thank you. I greatly appreciate having to have this experience with you guys. You guys have been good teachers.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, banging the table. Okay, Eric?
Yeah, congratulations again to the retirees and tenure people tonight. Also, same thing, LaVon. It was an honor working with you. Having the connections to the community was awesome. And You have just a nice way about you, the grace that you brought to the district, and the conversations that we had, I think, made the board stronger. So I appreciate that, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Caitlin?
It's really difficult to follow that
Yes.
up. I'm really sad I'm not going to get to work with you.
Yeah.
Yes, congratulations to all of the individuals that received tenure and to those that are retiring. I know firsthand that tenure is, it's a big deal and it's exciting. And then shout out to Mr. LaFaro also, 42 years of service. It's really incredible. I also had many of those individuals that are retiring. And Mrs. DeCandia too. Like, it's just awesome to see it come full circle.
That's nice. Meredith?
Yes, congratulations to everyone. When Mr. LaFaro was up there, I immediately thought of this picture. This is before we had done the cell phone ban, which we obviously should have done sooner. It was a picture my son sent me of Mr. LaFaro's chair, which will need to be replaced for the next teacher. It was well used. 42 years, I think. But yeah, I'm so grateful for all of the really beautiful heart that obviously goes into the district. And it's always cool to see people who graduated from Beacon and then came back to serve their community. I always just think that really speaks highly of the community itself. Levon, we've been talking, I feel like we've been sort of dragging this goodbye out for
A little bit.
a while now, but I appreciate you giving us the notice
Yes.
and finishing your term, and for all of the great input you gave. And I think I mentioned this before, but your mom tried to be on the board, and she was denied that opportunity, and so I know how proud she must be of you. And,
Thank you.
And you really have been an asset, so you will be missed. But I wish you all the best. And,
Thank you.
that's all for me, I think.
Yeah? Okay.
There's some policies on the agenda, but hopefully everyone looked.
Yes, so congrats to tonight's honorees. It's really cool to see teachers that I've gotten to know because they've worked with my kids, and so it's like I have this respect for them as teachers, and it's really cool to see them being recognized, or you know, a little bittersweet to see them retiring. But it gives me so much faith in the district, and I'm so glad that you know, I put my kids' education in the hands of this district. I feel so positive about that every time we have one of these events. So it was a wonderful way to celebrate everyone. And then Levon, Meredith is right. We've been dragging it out. It's almost done. But I did want to say, I just remember, so we were running at the same time, you and Chris and I just remember hearing you speak during that night when we were at like the get to know the candidates, and I was just like, I want her to be on the board. You were just so like, you brought such an even keeled, like willing to learn, willing to listen, open mind, but also these roots in the community that are so important to have on the board. And it, you know, that's something that can't be like simulated like that. It's a really important perspective to have. So thank you for bringing that perspective to the board. Thank you for being willing to be a part of work that is sometimes difficult, but is definitely rewarding. And I really, really hope that you text us.
Oh, I will.
Let us know how things are going.
Yes.
And if something changes and you come back,
Yes.
that's fine too.
Sounds good.
I'm still in denial
Yeah.
that Levon's leaving. So I just wanted to say the fact that a week ago you were grinding through a policy committee meeting with a week and a half left in your term
Yeah.
kind of shows your dedication, and just thank you. But I'm still in the land of denial on this one, and won't accept it right away. But thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I also wanted to thank everybody who completed the evaluation. That was super helpful, and that will be useful for us going forward. And just to remind everybody that graduation is on Wednesday, and so if you plan on attending, to try and be there around 6:30, 6:45 at the latest. Yeah, and I think the only other thing I wanted to say was just to confirm, the reorg is on July 6th, the retreat is on July 13th, and the facilities committee meeting is on July 14th. Is that right? Are all those dates right? Okay, so that's what we've got coming up.
For July 13th, we could see if we want to start at 6 or 7, or it doesn't matter to me
Okay.
for the retreat.
For the retreat, yeah. Does anybody have a preference for the retreat, between 6 and 7? You know, if 7's earlier, we can make, that's fine.
I can do 6.
I can do 6 as well.
Can do 6 on Monday, yeah.
And we'll have some dinner stuff.
Excellent. Okay, so we are confirmed for 6 PM on July 13th. So that's all from me. So moving on to the consent agenda. The use of the consent agenda permits the Board of Education to make more effective use of its time by adopting a single motion to cover those relatively routine matters which are included. Any member of the board who wishes to discuss individually a particular piece of business on the consent agenda may so indicate, and that item will be considered and voted on separately, thus preserving the right of all board members to be heard on any issue. Are there any items that any board members would like to have removed from the consent agenda?
I have 3.
Okay.
11.08, H6,
Okay,
H7,
okay,
11.13, M13,
okay.
and 13.06.
13.06. All right. So can I have a motion to approve 10.01 through 14.08 minus 11.08 H6, H7, 11.13 M13, and 13.06?
So moved.
Levon, second Meredith. Comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes, what are we now, 8?
8.
8-0.
Good moment.
Okay. Can I have a motion to, can we just do them all
Yeah.
in one? Okay, great. Can I have a motion?
Could we leave,
If we want to separate them, that's fine.
could we just separate 13.06?
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, so can I have a motion to approve 11.08, H6, H7, and 11.13?
So moved.
Levon, second.
Second.
Semra, comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Abstain?
Abstention, 1, passes. Okay, can I have a motion to approve 13.06?
So moved.
Second by Semra. Comments or questions?
I just had a question about it. I think this came up earlier. And it has nothing to do with, of course, the person here. I see that this person's getting paid to be a behavior analyst. And I believe I brought this up earlier in the year. Is that like common practice for an employee to also get paid as an extra service while working in the district? It just seemed a little bit of a, I don't know what the right word is, but it just seemed like a conflict of interest to me. That was my question.
So the contractual hours that they work, these hours are for non-contractual time. So like the prep time and lunch time, when she's working through those periods of time is what this is designated for. It's very hard to find a BCBA, and she's a current staff member that we have. So we've made that agreement with the union so that when she's working through her lunch and her prep, if it's something that we have signed off on and we've asked her to do for us, she would get compensated for those hours.
So what we're saying is that it's hard to find someone that has the qualifications that she has for that position. And it's, like I said, it has nothing to do with her. I just sometimes worry about the precedent being set by having an employee doing something else during the course of what seems like during the course of the school day. That's just my concern that I have.
Is it different from, like, when we pay teachers for an additional class, like a 6th period, or, that's sort of how I read it, but I
I was viewing it more as if someone was, in thinking of it as a teacher, I was thinking of it as if someone was tutoring during the school day on their off period. That's how I kind of viewed it, even though it might be more than that.
If they're tutoring,
Another, tutoring a student, fourth period during
I
the
just feel
school
like
day.
it's still within their
scope.
contractual responsibility.
Well, I don't believe we would allow tutoring to happen during the school day. That's where I was going. You know, I would like it's we wouldn't have someone tutoring fourth period another student while they're collecting a salary from
At the same
you know
time.
that's I don't know. I personally just have an issue again, not with the person, it's an awesome person. It's just the precedent setting. That's all. I just worry about it.
What else are we doing with BCPA? Aren't we contracting some of the?
Yeah, so this year, I heard what you were saying before too, so those contractual hours have been limited significantly. They are not tutoring as it would be like a side job for them. This is where we're saying, we need you to do this in addition to what your current job is. So it is more like a 6-period assignment, that in my mind, that's what it looks like. And then we do have a contract, like shared earlier with All Points, to come in and provide that additional help for us, which is a contracted services that we have co-served through Duchess BOCES. So that's a larger tier 1, tier 2 type service.
But that's BCPA
That is BCBA
as well.
Yes.
And what does that stand for?
Oh gosh, certified behavior analyst or something like that.
Board certified
certified
behavior
behavior
analyst,
analyst,
yeah.
So if it wasn't that person
Yes.
and someone else came in, they would be doing this during the school day? Would it be happening
Yes. it'd be
with the
great.
student here in school?
It depends. So contracts often are like for a global look at like a large classroom, to go in a classroom and work with a larger population. This specifically is specific students working with a functional behavior assessment, looking at that data, supporting the school psychologist, making sure the data is accurate and read correctly for us. That's more of this assignment.
Is it, could the students be students that person works with during the day? Is it just at that school, or could it be from someone from another school?
So more often than not, it's at the elementary. So where they're leaving their building and going and working at the elementary, but it could be at any school, depending on what our request is. So we would go to her, or the teachers would say, we need help with this data. And she does it outside of her current assignment.
So there's no concern that building in travel time, meeting with the student, that wouldn't take away from her work duties at the school she's working at?
I think it's always a concern. That hasn't been the case.
Okay.
We haven't seen that happen. And everything has to be approved and signed off on. So it's not just a teacher doesn't call and say, could you come over and observe? Everything is moderated through our office.
And again, I'm not questioning her work ethic or that she's doing anything illegal. I'm just, again, going back to the precedent. That's where I'm looking at this for, so.
Do you feel like that was enough of a
Yes.
about it? Okay.
I'm not sure where I'm going to vote on it, but I understand what we're saying.
Okay, fair.
Get it.
Okay. All right, so can I get a motion for 13.06?
So moved.
Meredith, second?
Second.
Comments or questions? I guess we already did this part, sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Abstaining?
Nay.
Opposed? Okay. So passes 7-1. All right. A motion to adjourn to executive session. The board does not plan on returning.
So moved.
Second? Second by Meredith. Comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Passes 8-0. Good night.